Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing sort of a video reply or a video response to one of my favorite people here on YouTube. One of the few old school dudes that are still around, still doing his damn thing. And that is for ShartimusPrime, who does a lot of action figure reviews and comic books and stuff like that. In this one, I'm going to be doing my origin story, how I got started collecting action figures and reading comics. And I thought this one was a fantastic idea. So I'll put the link in the description for you guys so you can check it out. And, you know, it's definitely something that's missing from YouTube nowadays. You don't have too many people, you know, interacting with each other. As Shartimus said in his video, the video replies are no more. You can't really do a video reply to somebody. But what I'll do is I'll put the link in the description to his video so you guys can go ahead and check it out. And sometimes I get questions from people. Trev, who do you watch on YouTube? Who are some people that you watch and that you like on YouTube? And there aren't too many old school dudes that I used to watch still around on the tube. But he is one of the first guys on YouTube to really, I think, get on there, do his damn thing, not afraid to be himself, and you know, express his love for figures and comics online. And so for me personally, that's like, oh, right up my alley. It's awesome. So definitely check out his channel, check out the video, and if you guys want to do one too, you can email it to him, and he's going to create a playlist and that kind of stuff. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah, so definitely check it out. I mean, there's some other people on YouTube, too, that I do watch, like, you know, Kwame. I did a collab with him. But, you know, a lot of YouTube nowadays is, like, people trying to compete and shit like that. Trying to say, oh, I'm going to try to get more views than this person, or this person's going to do that. Or it's like, dude, that's nasty, man. I mean, that's scarcity. That's just nasty nonsense. So I was really happy to see him do that and, you know, create kind of some kind of thing that we can kind of get behind as, you know, fans of comic books and collectors of action figures. Specifically, this one's action figures. So for me personally, my story of how I got started collecting figures, it started, I want to say it started again with this one. So this is the first figure I got that really sort of changed it, because I did get some figures when I was a kid. Like when I was really young and stuff, I'd watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and my parents would, you know, for Christmas and stuff, they'd buy me some turtle figures and stuff like that, play sets and stuff, which was really cool. But then as I started to get, you know, older, you start to get in high school, that kind of stuff, you know, it's not really that popular anymore to collect figures. So I had stopped for a while. I had kind of quit. My friends were like, that's gay, what are you doing? This kind of thing. They would make fun of me, or they would, and so like, oh, all right, guys. And I, you know, I stopped for a while. But once Marvel Legends hit, man, you know, I mean, it was hard. I bought this with money I got delivered in newspapers. And this was like the first, I want to say like the first figure that I bought in 6-inch scale, which is, personally, that's what I like to collect. I like to collect 6-inch. And this was the first Marvel Legends figure I ever got. And Marvel Legends is pretty much still my favorite toy line. I mean, you have DC Universe is awesome too. I love that. You guys can see my backdrop with all the Walking Dead stuff. It's great too. It's all fun stuff. But this one really, for me, was what made it so that I wouldn't just do it when I was a kid. I got back into it, and that, you know, I really got into it when I was in high school, got out of it in college, and then back into it when Marvel Legends, when I realized how many awesome figures that were out there when I started looking at it online on the internet and that. But this was pretty much what started all for me. I mean, these things were awesome, man. The Toy Biz Marvel Legends for sure. So this is the cap. I do have all of Series 1 mint on card. I've even got the Toad and the variant Iron Man, I suppose, from Series 1. So I kept those in package, and I have some of them that are open as well, too. I don't buy every single one nowadays still, because they're pretty expensive, they're pretty pricey, and, you know, I got the house to pay for, and bills and everything, so it's not the same as like when I used to live with my parents and I just buy everything. But that's pretty much how I got started. And also, too, like, when I was growing up and stuff, it'd be like a reward for me if I went to the dentist. My mom would, like, buy me a figure after, because my teeth would be, like, all messed up and hurting and stuff. And she'd talk me into it. She'd be like, we'll go to Toys R Us after the dentist. And I'd be like, all right, okay, Mom, we'll do that. So for me, it was kind of like programmed into me from a young age as like a reward. When you work hard, you can buy, you know, something for yourself, you know, afterwards. So that was for figures, and I still to this day do collect, you know, quite a few figures, even though I'm not a completist anymore. I don't buy every single one. For comics, it's like, man, I've always loved comics, no matter what. But I think too, sometimes you get out of it, sometimes you get back into it. For me, it was when The Dark Knight was released in theaters. That's when I really got back into it again. I was like, oh shit. So we're starting to see some really, really cool stuff done in entertainment outside of comics that really can carry its own weight. They really can have like its own thing, like Walking Dead TV series or Game of Thrones is a good example. It's not a comic book, but just some really great quality, TV shows or movies and stuff like that you can really get into. Or at least for me, I could really get into them versus, just some of the regular stuff that's on there that's no big deal, like Smallville. Let's compare Smallville to The Walking Dead, or some of the movies that were prior to The Dark Knight. And even nowadays, Marvel, I think, has done a great job with their cinematic universe and really, making all these movies, connecting them together, connecting the characters together. It's been fantastic. So that's pretty much my origin story of how I got started collecting action figures, comic books, that kind of stuff. It's just something I absolutely love and I love to do. And it's a lot of fun, absolutely. So if you guys want to do one too, you can do one as well too. And, email it to him and stuff and he'll put it in the playlist. I think it's a great idea. Really cool, and we should see more stuff like this on YouTube going forward, absolutely. Got some collection videos coming this week, guys. I filmed from the basement because there's not too much going on right now for Walking Dead and Game of Thrones and that. So I did one video of my DC Universe collection in 1080p, really nice quality, and another video of my Marvel Legends collection, so what I have to this point right now. So heads up for that if you want to see that later this week. That's it for this video, guys. We'll see you again real soon for another. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See ya.